And perhaps those people that have spoken to the survivors, these alleged survivors of botched abortions in other jurisdictions. So instead of perhaps listening to anecdotes, fairy tales, and I mean essentially stories that, you know, have dubious sources.
Hi everybody. If you know me, you know that doing video is not one of my favorite things to do, but I thought it was important that I finally do video in response to the recent words of Deputy Kate O'Connell in the Irish Parliament. They were, of course, looking at a number of pro-life bills, and I posted a little bit about it, but in the midst of her discussion, she made statements that stories of abortion survivors were fairy tales and they were, anecdotal from dubious sources. And, of course, this isn't anything new, right? Long before I ever came forward as an abortion survivor, I knew that this was the kind of treatment that survivors often received. But I think there's a couple points that's important to make. First of all, I would ask Deputy Kate O'Connell to apologize, not only to me, but to all of the abortion survivors out there. This is a common tactic when it comes to the pro-abortion industry, legislators, the media, to somehow say we're alleged or fake. And it's an attempt, right, to push an abortion agenda and to silence and shame survivors from ever coming forward. And so I would ask that Deputy O'Connell apologize for these kind of statements, because I want to give her the kind of information that she needs to understand stories like this are not dubious. They're not fairy tales. We certainly know abortion is never a fairy tale ending, particularly for a child. It's a nightmare. And for those of us that survive abortions, it certainly is a nightmare.